My trip to Finland changed and impacted me so greatly. I dealt with the low of leaving my friends and the sunshine weather in Spain, grieved in Edinburgh with the sorrow passing in just a few days, to then say goodbye to another friend, and adjusting to traveling on my own in Antwerp and later in Finland. That served as a reminder of my resilience and ability to adapt even when feeling lonely. By the time I got to Finland, it became a place for me to really rebuild a lot of who I've always believed myself to be. It allowed me to slowly come back to the version of myself who has lived an incredible life that was built upon a little bit of luck and a whole lot of hard work. But somewhere along the way in the past year, I have become complacent in misery. And this trip really worked to shock me, both by the cold and by my strength, to start this journey of coming back to myself. The people, the town, the natural beauty everywhere I turned was such a shocking reminder of practicing gratitude in my life, of where I am and where I want to be, and being grateful for it. I found myself so excited about where I was in that moment that the only thing I could do was take the next step forward. And that's what I did. I'm in Finland. Because it's freezing out, I actually just showered and I'm thinking about doing my hair now because I realized that if I were to step outside right now, I would actually freeze. My hair would genuinely freeze. So it's almost midnight right now, and so I figured if I do my hair now, then it can dry overnight. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have been in Finland for literally not even maybe totally 5 hours. I haven't even been exploring for that long, but I just love it here. I'm having such a great time. I liked Belgium. I didn't love it, or at least I didn't love my experience when I was there for a couple of days. I liked the food was great, the shopping was great. I did want to go back when it's warmer and see some of the other places, but just compared to other places, it's not somewhere I'm necessarily rushing to get back to. But I had really good food at some of these restaurants that I went to, and although they were kind of pretentious, yeah, they were definitely pretentious at this one bakery. Oh my god, I don't think I get why they are, right? They kind of, I'm just putting gel in my hair. They kind of can be because of genuinely how good it was. It was actually irritating how brilliant their food was, but not a place that I don't know, I just didn't feel happy to be there. I was happy because the food was great, but no one, I don't know, it was just a weird vibe. If you know, you know, and other people that were locals knew what I meant when I mentioned it, so. Okay. I'm also doing a laundry here. Also, if you're a curly girl and you're watching this routine, maybe let's not. But I've been doing laundry here. I just started loading, so I just turned it off in the dryer, which is also the bathroom and the shower. But I'm really excited for tomorrow because I'm gonna have my first actual full day in Finland, where I'm gonna be in Santa's village, which is so cute, and so I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm trying to really do this thing where I'm not overthinking as much. Right now I feel like I should overthink. Right now I'm thinking about overthinking and I'm thinking that I shouldn't overthink. Okay. Got the cameras. But anyways, here is my very wet hair right now. I'm going to let it air dry and then hopefully take out my laundry so that I have clothes for tomorrow. fingers crossed. I'm gonna go work on this assignment for a job I'm applying to. Fingers crossed that I get it. And then I'll probably just FaceTime my parents, read a little, and go to bed. But here's to being in Finland. I'm so excited. And my roommate Mia is coming for a little bit, and I actually want to throw up because I'm so excited, but I'm not going to. Okay. Good night. I'm dressed in so many layers, so I'm hoping that this keeps me warm. Can you see? I went on a sleigh ride with the Huskies and reindeer, pet the pups, walked around Santa's village, did an ice plunge, and chased the northern lights. Getting ready to go out on the town. By out on the town, I mean to go get dinner. Hell yeah! Okay. I went to dinner last night in Finland and I got food poisoning. And so it's a very slow morning and I'm trying to do my best, but I want to make the most of the day because I have events in the afternoon and then in the evening. And so I'm right now cleaning because tomorrow I go to a different town. So I'm taking it with me. I really hardly use anything, so this is not difficult to clean up. Oh my god, I'm tired. I did sleep though, at least, but good fucking lord. My socks. I am so irritated though that I got food poisoning because I just don't do well when being like overstimulated in that way. And now I like don't trust eating, and I'm supposed to go to this like nicer dinner tonight, which I might have to cancel, which I hope they give me my money back because it was expensive and I booked it so like last minute. I thrifted this hat. This should be tied. What do we think? My energy is very low. Maybe with energy I can body it. This is horrible. I'm gonna go try to get dressed and ready so that I can go find like crackers and maybe a ginger soda and then maybe just like chill so I'm not like within stewing. I just want to feel better. I went on so many different excursions on this trip, and despite getting food poisoning, I just loved it all. It was such a reminder that even when things don't go correctly, I'm able to really lean into being uncomfortable and still providing for myself and making good things happen. It was then time to head up north, and I grabbed a bus and had my first real meal since food poisoning struck. I stayed in one of the best places I've ever been. I need to show you guys where I'm staying because it's actually like genuinely insane. So I'm gonna open the door to show you outside. I should probably unlock it first. Okay, so So I'm in a cabin in the woods. I can't make this up. Okay. Then this is my place. Okay. But mind you, I booked the cheapest accommodation at this place, and the cheapest one that I could really find. Okay. I have a private sauna. Yep, that is what you're seeing. This is so exciting. Let's go explore some more. I'm gonna take you around and see more of the grounds, because where I'm staying is so beautiful. It's breathtaking here, and I want to soak it all in, because it's just wonderful. Okay, let's go. The next day, I did a ski lesson and was on the mountain for the second time in my life. And I was so excited, despite it being incredibly cold. I don't think I've been that cold in my life until, you guessed it, later that evening, where I was, in fact, even colder. And I did my last excursion, which was a snowmobile ride. And it was so much fun. I was absolutely terrified and was hoping to hang back and not really lead anything, until they put me in the very front and I became the leader of it outside of the guide. The next day, I woke up bright and early and headed to the capital to meet my roommate. I was so incredibly excited for Milan, and most of that excitement was due to the fact that I was volunteering with Team USA at the Winter Olympics. And I have been wanting to work in sports therapy for well over a year now, and this felt like such an interesting time to be able to get an insight as to what that could look like. And I took this opportunity and ran. I was part of the welcoming committee, and my time in Milan really worked in a pattern of sorts. I would volunteer, I would drink coffee, I would go to museums, I'd go to great dinners, and repeat. I was able to meet such interesting people, such as the athletes, Snoop Dogg, and some other important people that you'll later see. It was such a fun experience to then be able to go and explore the city and the town around me. Not only that, but I got to go back to one of my favorite cities in the world, Florence, Italy, where I studied abroad at 19 years old, which was about 8 years ago at this very time. And I saw where I used to stay in my old apartment. We then came back and went to the opening ceremony, which was incredible because we were late. And because we were late, our seats were in the exact spot where the athletes were all walking. So rather than going to our seats, we said hi to every single athlete and cheered for each country until getting to the US and screaming different songs. It was such an incredible experience and one that I think I'll hold on to forever. We then watched the ceremony, which was incredible.
It's turning! Holy shit! Oh my god!
The next day, I volunteered for the very last time, met up with a friend from Boston that I'm close with, and had an amazing last dinner before calling it a night and heading back home to Boston.